Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Luther College Region Center in the American Rivers Conference Volleyball Tournament for 2018. Tonight it's the quarterfinal round between the number 4 seed Luther College Norse and the number 5 seed Loras Duhawks. These two teams got together back on September 28th in Dubuque. Luther winning a 5-setter that night, 3-2. Loras 19-9 overall on the regular season and 4-4 in American Rivers Conference play. Luther ended up 14-16 overall, but 5-3 in ARC play. And the one-game difference between Luther and Loras helped them host this quarterfinal round matchup here tonight. Starting lineups getting introduced as we speak. Starting lineups for the Duhawks. Paige Griffith, number 3, had 56 assists against Luther. Kelly Bogie, number 4, needs 8 blocks for 200 in her career. Abby Elgeyer, number 7, had 12 digs against Luther. Kayla Kinney, number 9, averaging 2.75 kills per set. Michelle Budden, number 17, had 15 kills against Luther and is averaging 2.47 kills per set. And Jackie Alberto, number 24, the libero for the Duhawks tonight. Krista Tranel, the freshman from Dubuque-Wahlert, had 25 digs against Luther the first go-around. Luther will go this way tonight. Anna Larson, number 3, the only player in Norse history to have over 1,000 kills and digs in her career. Sam Sixta, number 6. She had 31 assists and 12 digs against the Duhawks the first go-around. Emma Viam, 4th all-time in kills here at Luther College, 2nd in the ARC in blocks percent, 1st in the ARC in attacks percentage at .320 on the season. She is number 7. Grace Myers will get the start tonight for Luther, number 10. She had 13 assists against the Duhawks. Emily Rinkin had 11 digs against the Duhawks. She's number 18. And Katie Savatora tied for 2nd in the league in blocks per set at .90 per match. She will also get the start. Number 23, Natalie Cody, will be the libero, number 15 for Luther tonight. And Cody had 22 digs against the Duhawks in the 5-set victory over Loras in Dubuque on September the 28th. Here these two teams are playing a month and 2 days later. Norse coached by first-year coach Brittany Sisk. Loras coached by fifth-year coach Jenna Ness, a graduate of Luther College. Winner of this one goes to Wartburg on Thursday night. The other quarterfinal round matchup is Buena Vista at Co. The winner of that one goes to Dubuque on Thursday night. And the highest-seeded team remaining will host the championship match coming up on Saturday. Loras will serve first with Krista Tranel. The freshman out of Dubuque-Wahlert has 27 aces this season. This is the 10th time Loras has been in the 6-team tournament. Sixta finds Larson. Elgeyer tries to free ball it across but can't do it. And it's 1-0 Luther. Sam Sixta will start with service responsibilities for Luther. She has 40 aces on the season. That leads the team, the junior out of Southeast Polk High School in Altoona. And a kill for Bogie after a nice setup from Griffith. And it's 1-1. Bogie averaging 2.06 kills per set and has an attack percentage of .222 starting tonight. Jenna Mazer serving for the Duhawks. Larson, Mazer, Griffith. She's going to set up Elgeyer, and Elgeyer able to get it down. A 2-1 lead for the Duhawks. Mazer will try again, the senior out of Richmond, Illinois. Rinkin to Sixta, to Larson. The dig from Tranel. Griffith got it over on hit number 2. Coda sets up Greenwood. Now a back set and a little long off the swing from Bogey. And we're even at 2 early on in set number 1. Anna Larson to serve for Luther. She has 24 aces on the season. And a big swing and long off the Elgire attempt, and Luther leads for the first time 3-2. Larson will serve again. Griffith finds Elgire, but it's blocked, but out. Viam and Greenwood both got up, but we're even at 3. Luther's second in the league in blocks per set at 2.02. Jenna LaCourte going to serve for the Dewhawks. In a 3-3 set number 1, Sixta finding Kime, got it through the block attempt. LaCourte, Cody with the dig. Sixta finds Viam. Dewhawks, nice job of keeping it alive. Sixta, Cody, Kime, got it over and down. Kime averaging 3.03 kills per set. And she'll give Luther the 4-3 advantage as Natalie Cody goes to the back line for Luther. Griffith got it over on the second hit. Kime, once again, not being able to handle that was Tranel. Luther's lead extends to 5-3. Cody will serve again for Luther, and that one an ace. #21st ace of the season for Cody. 6-3 the lead for Luther. Tough first pass to handle LaCourte's swing is long. And a nice run here at the back line for Anna Larson. A 7-3 lead for Luther, and Jenna Ness wants to have a conversation. So Luther scored 7 of the first 10 points, and they lead it by a 7-3 margin. Luther won the first 2 down in Dubuque. Loris came back, took the next 2 before Luther took the 5th and final set. The other matchup tonight, Co and BV, that one taking place down in Cedar Rapids this evening. That winner will go to UD on Thursday. This winner will go to Wartburg, who won their 4th straight regular season crown this season. The semifinals set for Thursday. The finals set for Saturday. And Loris can't get it over in 3. So the run continues for Cody. An 8-3 lead for Luther. Cody got it over on the first hit and measure. Griffith with the back set towards Bogey. Sixta finds Greenwood. Good hustle from LaCourte to keep it alive. Kinney gets it over. Larson. And Larson's pass not there. And finally a side out for the Dewhawks, trailing 8-4. A good run at the back line, scoring 5 points in a row that time from Natalie Cody. Maura Mixon serving for the Dewhawks. And Greenwood gets the side out for Luther and extends the lead to 9-4. Grace Myers back into lineup for Luther. Myers was 17 aces. She had 13 assists against the Dewhawks the first go around. Freshman out of Minneapolis. And the first service error of the night makes it 9-5 Luther. We're in set number 1 of the conference tournament quarterfinals. Paige Griffith The senior from Granville, Illinois, 25 aces on the season for her. Sixta sets up Kime, and Kime with kill number 3. So Luther extends it to a 10-5 advantage, and Emily Rinkin will serve. The freshman out of Stewartville, Minnesota. 10-5 Luther here in set 1. Alberto into the net. The attack error extends the advantage for Luther to 11-5. Griffith near the net, back setting it to Budden. Nice dig by Meyer. Sixta finds Larson, but a block at the net from Alberto. We'll make it 11-6, Luther. Kayla Kinney, junior out of Las Vegas. Serving for the Dewhawks here in set number 1. Sixta finding Kime, and Kime able to get it down once again, or Larson, I'm sorry. Anna off the nice setup from Sixta. Sixta had kind of an awkward angle to get that set up, but she was able to do it, and Larson, the senior out of Edina, Minnesota, gets the job done for Luther to extend the advantage to 6. Rinkin with the dig attempt, but unsuccessful. And it's 12-7. We're one rotation complete as Crystal Tranel heads to the back line for Loris. Sixta over on the second hit. Larson tried to get it over on the first hit. Back into the offense goes Luther. Griffith with the back set to Budden, and Budden couldn't get solid contact on it. And the Luther lead extends to 13-7. One full rotation complete for Luther as Sam Sixta serving for the second time for Luther. Griffith sets up Al Geyer. Larson, Sixta, Greenwood, down. (14-7) Luther. Sixta leads the team with 40 aces on the season. Make it 41. Good start for Luther. They didn't lead till 4-3, scored 5 in a row at that time, and have scored 12 of the last 16 points. Kenny gives it back to Olgaya. Cody, Sixta, Kime, nice block at the net by Bogey. Bogey with her first block at the night. She needs 7 more for 200 on her career. The junior out of Dubuque Waller. A very solid high school program in the Key City. And the serve comes from Major. Timing wasn't there between Sixta and Viam. And for the first time since it went from 2-1 Luther to 3-2 Loris, Loris had scored 2 in a row, but the service error gives it right back to the Norse. Anna Larson serving with a 16-9 lead for Luther. Unable to handle it was Major. The lead up to 17-9 for Luther. Griffith. Al Geyer got it through the block attempt. Sixta to Viam got it through the block attempt. Tranel. Al Geyer. Sixta back to Kime. Over on the first one. Viam tried to get it down. And a double hit called on Loris. The error makes it 18-9 and another Loris timeout. Luther leads it 18-9. Here in set number 1. Glad you're with us tonight at sports.luther.edu. Austin Powell and Megan Grimm on the camera and the computer. My name is Darren Swinson. Tomorrow night, here at this website, we will have the semifinals of the men's American Rivers Conference Soccer Tournament. Luther will take on Wartburg tomorrow night. Our coverage will begin right at 7 o'clock. You can watch it right here at sports.luther.edu. Luther with an 18-9 lead thus far. 3 assists from Keim, 2 assists from Greenwood, or rather 3 kills from Keim and 2 kills from Greenwood to this point. 4 assists from Sam Sixta. That's your leaders on the stat sheet through 1. Anna Larson will serve for the 4th time for Luther. (18-9) Luther here in set number 1. Larson, the senior from Edina. Griffith with a back set to Bogey. Bogey got it over the block attempt with a touch, so Loris gets the side out and trails by 8. LaCourte serves for time number 2 for the Dewhawks. Luther 1-5 of the regular season. Keim, Sixta, back to Keim, and Keim mishit it. And Loris with 2 in a row to cut the deficit to 7. LaCourte had 23 kills against Luther in the first go-around. Sixta, Viam, but the attack error will cut it to 6, 18-12. LaCourte will try to get the Dewhawks closer. They trail by 6 here in set number 1. Sixta over to Keim. The block by Griffith. Dewhawks able to keep it alive, but Greenwood and Viam were there, but it goes out. And now Loris has scored 4 in a row, and Brittany Sisk wants to chat. 4 points in a row scored by the Dewhawks. And what was an 18-9 Luther lead has been cut to 18-13 here in set number 1. Again, the winner of this match will head to Waverly to take on the regular season conference champion Wartburg on Thursday night. Luther trying to win its first conference tournament game since 2013. Didn't make the tournament in 14, lost in first round in 16, and lost in the semifinals the last 2 years. VM got it through the block attempt. Major gives it back to Kinney. Another block at the net by the Norse. Cody, Sixta, Keim. Another nice block for the Dewhawks. Cody has to free ball it across. Griffith. And is that one going to be a double hit? It will be. So that'll end the run of 4 points in a row for Loris. And it's 19-13, and Natalie Cody will already serve for the 7th time in this contest. Cody to Keim. Miss hit for Carissa. And it's 19-14. Dewhawks trying to continue the momentum. And Maura Mixon will serve. Freshman out of Evergreen Park, Illinois. She had 4 aces against the Norse in the first contest between these two teams. Kime over slightly. Griffith pushed across on the near side by Major, but it goes out. And the lead improves to 20-14 for Luther. And Grace Myers will serve. Had an error in her first attempt of the night. This one clean though. Griffith sets it back towards Alberto, but Alberto couldn't keep it in. And the lead increases to 7 for the Norse. Their biggest lead has been 9 at 18-9. Meyer, the net friendly to her as Griffith tries to get it over on the second hit. Sabatora was ready for it. Sabatora, though, got it blocked by Kinney. And the Dewhawks get the side out, 21-15. Paige Griffith will serve for the second time. Had 56 assists against the Norse the first time. Another nice block by Alberto. And the Dewhawks back within 5. This is as close as they've been. They scored 4 in a row a few moments ago to cut it to 18-13 before Luther was able to stop that run. And the service error will make sure that happens that time. LaCourte with the second service error of the night for the Dewhawks is Emily Rinkin serving for Luther. Kinney, Cody, Sixta, Larson, down. Anna Larson improves it to 23-16. Luther here in set number 1. Rinkin to serve again. This one free ball across by Kinney, but Kinney did so with some power. 23-17. Kayla Kinney, the junior out of Las Vegas, Nevada, serving for the second time tonight. Cody, Sixta, Sabatora. Timing was a little off on the set. And finding free floor was Michelle Budden. This has been that 5-point barrier that ever since early in the match, the Dewhawks have been unable to get any closer. Can they do it this time as Kinney serves? This time the Norse into their offense. Sixta had it dug out by Tranel. Another double hit called on the Dewhawks, and it's set point here in set number 1 as Katie Sabatora heads to the back line for Luther. 24-18 Norse here in set number 1. Sabatora. Tranel with the dig. Griffith gives it back towards Budden. Sabatora with the dig. Sixta to Larson. Deflected. And Luther takes set number 1. Set number 1 goes to the Norse. 25-18. Megan Grimm and Austin Powell on the camera and the computer. My name is Darren Swenson. You're watching the American Rivers Conference Volleyball Tournament quarterfinals at sports.luther.edu.